Capital One gets fined, a healthcare insider breach in the US, and more on this week's Security Weekly. Hello, I'm Sasha, and welcome to the only place where you get the latest on what's happening across the tech world and in security. Another troubling event for healthcare security. The Illinois healthcare system, FHN, has begun to notify patients that a breach has taken place. Sadly, it's been over 6 months since that breach, and all too often, a lot of damage has been done in that time until victims are notified. It seems that through their forensic investigation, the culprit was an unauthorized person accessing accounts through compromised email credentials. Compromised data includes patient names, medical records, and account numbers, among other sensitive data. It's unsure how many patients are affected, but once again highlights how healthcare is still extremely vulnerable to attacks and breaches. Intel is investigating how over 20 gigabytes of sensitive data has found its way online. A Swiss Android developer broke the news on Twitter and had shared a range of documents pointing to some which were extremely sensitive and included files marked confidential, under NDA, as well as restricted secret. That means the world's largest semiconductor company has some serious security woes. Though it's unclear as to how this info was released, Intel is investigating and believes that it must be the work of an unauthorized insider. As the forensic work continues, we'll know for certain, but it highlights once again the risk that is involved with sharing information through third parties, insiders, and we must strive to make it as secure as possible. $80 million in fines and stern words from the OCC. Let's go back. One of the largest breaches to date, in March 2019, a former employee of Capital One by the name of Paige Thompson exfiltrated data of more than 100 million people in the US and 6 million in Canada. This all showed the world what can happen when the weakness of perimeter security is exploited. The fine now being slapped on the bank is a reminder of the financial implication of failing to fully assess cybersecurity risk. It also highlights the serious challenges that are present when migrating data from physical IT to the cloud, which is increasingly what more and more organizations are doing. And that's a wrap for this week's episode. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to keep extra careful out there with all your online and digital activities. Be safe, stay healthy, and see you next time.